everyone, Geek Camp here. Well, here we are. This is the rebranding episode. We are at episode 7 right now, but we can call it as episode 1 of the rebranding. We are with a new logo, we are with a changed format. We are now releasing an episode every week. It will be released on Wednesdays. The time will be around the same-ish. Saying hi to Bill Cipher, of course, but of course to the rest of the guys. Here, the Hipstery Mac. Hi there. That's you there. Hello. Everyone's here. And this, from now on, will be what we do. The video format is what we have decided, and that's how we will do our episodes. They will also be shorter. That's a thing to definitely take into account. They will be 20 to 25 minutes, and we will also have a separate video, which will be for the events. And it will be twice a month. So with that, we can finally begin our discussion.
Hey, let's kick off with a topic that I really enjoy. That is actually directly connected to our thing. Yeah. So it's camping and scouts. So a new trailer was released this week. So it's Scout's Guide to the Zombie Apocalypse. It is a funny trailer. It is some sort of B-rated movie on the level of American Pie and etc. Yeah, but I still enjoy the theme because it is all about scouts, Boy Scouts, in the zombie apocalypse setting. So it's really hilarious.
Yeah, that's practical knowledge to have, actually.
Do they get that?
They use that knowledge that they get.
Yeah,
as
it's the
scouts.
practical knowledge to use against the zombie warriors when you get invaded. It's like, oh, I know how to saw a patch on or whatever you need. or get it. But I agree.
That should work.
He mentioned, did you see the trailer? No. He did mention that it's kind of B-rated, and I have to completely agree. I saw it as well, and the trailer itself, it is kind of spoofy, cheesy, but it does have a bit of that sense of Zombieland.
Yeah. Zombieland is the perfect comedy in the zombie setting for me, because the humor was funny, yet not trashy level funny. With all these rules, and clowns, etc. And the piano thing, you remember the piano thing, the kill of the month. And
it was like a classic Looney Tunes joke. Kill of the
yeah,
month, the piano falls on a zombie, dead. That's the thing.
Oh, that makes sense if the zombie would die from the piano fall.
If you squish his head,
Did Zombieland have the notion of a zombie is only killed when its brains is killed?
I think there was.
It
wasn't that evident, but they were
shooting
shooting in the head. They were aiming for the head.
Are we still killing zombies with the piano?
I
I think if the piano falls on
at
the
least
head,
wasn't in the trailer.
like a standing zombie will probably blast the head. So
I
it
think
will die. It's an efficient weapon.
So
about the last thing about the scouts, how do you think, will they get a badge for surviving the apocalypse?
We should make a bad.
well, if they have the scout leader, they should.
Oh.
But there are without the leader, so they're just the
No one will know.
3 random guys that got in the hurdle. And actually met a chick, some sort of sexy bartender chick.
So nobody will know about their achievements.
Nobody. Yeah, but they have the badges. They look awesome.
I have all the bad right here.
That's retro.
It's already been time.
So I think that's the thing, and I really enjoy that. Another video that I did share with you guys was actually connected to zombies too. So there was an interesting experiment on the Chatroulette. You know that thing on the internet that
Who
actually
doesn't?
The dick shot.
Well,
Actually,
it's not only about these shots.
There's also some jokes actually on that throughout Chatroulette where people clean their shoes.
The thing is
like
about this video and then why it's special. It's created as a sort of a first-person shooter. So basically, a person who Chatroulettes
surfing.
they surf and they get into a first-person thing. So basically, there is a GoPro camera on the guy.
Yeah.
He's wearing some sort of a SWAT team equipment, a uniform, etc. And he starts in sort of a crypt with a dead monk or something.
Yeah, like a priest.
And he just tells, so he has a mic, so help me to get out. What should I do? And people actually say, so there's a crowbar, get a crowbar, hit the monk.
It's a cool idea, like a live video game to play.
Yes,
like you get across this video and you are now the player. You control this first person. You're like, you just say, he has these keys like here, and you're like, okay, I see some keys in the dead body. What do I do now? Okay, look around the room. Okay, I'm looking around. There's a crowbar right there. Okay, pick up the crowbar. Okay, I'm picking up the crowbar. It's really interactive.
It's like old video games with text. Video.
Yeah,
but
it's
it's
like
only
a
different shape. You know what I would call it? There's this psychological training for team building called like where one guy has his eyes blinded and the other guy. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Well, the thing.
So it's like
the thing is, it's not trust per se because you don't know.
No, it's not trust. I mean, like it's like
it's just as a controller. So you have a keyboard, mouse, and you just as a sort of a Kinect thing. They have this. If you say to the Kinect should
I
go home.
I see it as like the movies do it. Like there's like a special agent walking around.
Like Doom. Remember Doom?
Yeah, the first person
movie. Yeah, the movie. So it was a cheesy movie, but the ending was perfect. When it was shot from the first person view and it was original.
You know what's funny?
It got the vibe from the
Doom movie. They promised that the whole movie will be from the first person.
Yes, I remember that.
But there was just like one.
Okay, let's just wrap up, guys.
Yeah, but I really recommend that video, and if you didn't see it, it's really fun. It's 9 minutes. In the description.
Chance to check it all out. Continuing on, I would like to pick up a topic of video games. So, those of you fans of Half-Life 2 and Hotline Miami, I know you didn't like Hotline Miami that much.
Yeah.
Have you played Hotline Miami?
I watched it.
You watched it, but did you like the whole thing?
The whole thing, yeah. Well, it's pretty boring, especially back when the first game came out. It was like, but it's fun. I'm still waiting to see when they will release the level editor for the second one and how that will play out.
As a game, we're not talking about Hotline Miami.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of the build-up for it.
So what we're talking about is Half-Life 2 combined with Hotline Miami. So it's the look and the art of Half-Life 2, but
the game style of Hotline Miami. A guy in Belgium decided to have like these two games, which were his two favorite games, to mash them both together and make one complete game. So the whole gameplay is just like Hotline Miami. Even the music is really close to it. It was produced, I think, by Song, and he really tried to get that Hotline vibe because Hotline Miami is really based on the music and the soundtrack.
Is it like a reskin?
It basically is. It looks like racing because the gameplay, the game looks like Hotline Miami, but all of it is Half-Life 2. Like you are Gordon Freeman. Even the intro is with Rise and Shine.
But you're not stabbing guys.
Yeah, all of that.
You're not stabbing guys with the shit.
No.
With the crowbar.
Exactly. That's the thing. In this game,
it's a reskin.
listen. In this game, you have a gravity gun, and that's it. You don't pick up any other weapons. That's your only way of disposing enemies. And the level is clear only when you go through all of the guards.
It is what the gameplay actually based on. So the gravity.
Yeah.
I remember another game. It's a 2D platformer called in Garden.
Yeah.
It's a free one.
This is also free.
A really old game, and it is basically set in Half-Life universe, Half-Life 2 universe.
Half-Life 2, yeah.
So they are connected, but most of people know the second game.
Yeah.
And you play as Gordon, you get quests, etc. But it is formed as a platformer. But all of this stuff that you do in Half-Life 2, for example, the buggy, etc., they are all inside the game, but in 2D. And that's because I see this game is quite limited to the gravity gun thingy.
It is, yeah.
You are quite framed.
I played it a bit, yeah. It really is. You feel like it's Hotline Miami just with the gravity gun, and you pick up objects that are around.
It's
Because
like a DLC for Hotline Miami.
But they
The
do
free one.
feature all 8 regions which appear in Half-Life 2, and they have their own. You mentioned map editor. They have the map editor.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, Hotline Miami 2 doesn't have it. At least they have it. So
Well, I
it's there.
think that's a game not for Half-Life 2 fans, but for
More,
Miami fans.
yeah, you could say that.
Yeah,
More
so
like
so
Hotline Miami.
I'm not.
But
I won't be the.
I still would say that since we are waiting so goddamn long for Half-Life 3, because I don't even want to mention how long has it been, but still,
They're so cold.
there's something
I
to
don't
fill
even care
fill the
anymore.
day.
about it.
Exactly, you know,
I-
it's like
it's so much.
So that's that. We'll have a link of that as well in the description below. You can check it out. I hear you have some games to share with us.
Yeah.
So please do.
The game which caught my eye, it's been like in early access for like half a year already. It's called Satellite Rain.
An indie one, right?
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah,
It really caught my eye on the art style because I really enjoy this kind of Shadowrun thingy because it's
Shadowrun is
sci-fi,
awesome.
etc. So what is it about? Is it getting released or something?
It's gonna get released on 28th August, and the thing is, it's inspired heavily by an old game called Syndicate.
Oh,
Yeah.
Talking about that,
Have you played the Syndicate?
I haven't played Syndicate, but when I checked out the game, it really reminded me of Commandos. I played a bit of those games.
Yeah, I played Commandos.
It
I
reminds
played
me
some
of
Syndicate, yeah.
No, but no,
So-
really, it's real time, first of all, and
Real
you have
time.
like actions that you can do with the characters.
real
You
time
control more
action.
characters, and you have to constantly be like, it's like a control freak game.
But
You have to
it
constantly
doesn't-
control all the
that's-
little
In
actions. and
Commandos,
things.
for example, in Commandos, you have a mission, you know?
Yeah.
And here, you have a city. You have a city.
open world.
It's open world. Like, you have like your main goal or something to reach
Yeah.
some corporation and like infiltrate something there. But
And so you choose how you do it.
you
Stealthy
approach
way,
Yeah.
action way,
You
or
can decide your own kind of style.
Yeah,
It's
so
mostly
it's more like Deus Ex or something, yeah?
It's mostly about stealth because you don't want to
Oh,
get caught
okay.
a lot because like
It's very punishing with combat.
it's not that punishing. I haven't dug that deep yet, but I
But
want
no,
to.
through the
Well,
trailer,
the combat is combat. People will
But
die.
there are games which are more based on. You can play
Oh,
the
there's
aggressive way or
four
stealth way, but we
classes.
will
Yeah,
kind of
four
make it more
classes.
difficult to
Four classes. Stealth guy, like combat guy, medic, hacker. Like they have roles, they can get augments, they can get better weapons, etc., etc. And all that builds up, like in XCOM, for example, towards the last mission. And you have a big city. It's multi-levered. You can go in the undergrounds. Eventually, you can get up high on this city, like walk the buildings and stuff. And yeah, it's pretty cool.
The dimension style.
The setting,
like neon, you like, right?
the setting did remind me of XCOM. Yeah, and all these neons and sci-fi setting did remind me of XCOM. And when I saw the screenshots, I thought it is some sort of XCOM thingy. Yeah, but then you told us that it is an action thingy. So it's a game based not only just based on actions and steps, but also on. But I'm not sure how it works with stealth. I don't.
Well,
really
basically,
visualize that.
you don't have to fight the guards. Like in Invisible Ink, you can avoid them. You can.
Yeah. Okay, great.
Also, there are civilians. There's not only like bad guys. There's also civilians. So
But
you
is it
explore the
Is
city.
it more of a communication game, like Shadowrun, so you just talk and walk, or it's
I'm not sure
more
about
on
the talk.
action thingy?
I'm not sure about the talking. Like, I want to buy it. Actually, to check it out.
but the trailer didn't focus on that.
They haven't showed us that. Yeah.
Well, there was some gameplay. I checked it online.
The
Bit of gameplay, yeah.
The game is out for half a year, but I don't know if there's that much of a like interaction with the seasons.
Wait, right. It's early access.
So
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
it's
pretty
pretty
original or the Syndicate.
No, I actually.
I will tell you a story
I've
of
heard
my
about it.
experience with Syndicate.
Okay.
A friend of mine had the game, and he showed it to me. We were kids. We were like small kids. He's like, "Look, this is a pretty cool game." Here's my guy. You can.
Did you use such voices?
Yes. All the time. So yeah. Like, hey, we can buy like a robot eye to this guy. Yeah, we bought a robot eye. You can also buy limbs like robot hands, legs, but I don't have any money. We can't buy any of that. But it is there. Like also in the shop you can buy a minigun, but we have just a pistol. Okay, so that's like the character who looks like this. Now I'll show you the gameplay. Like there's a map. This guy is taking 2 steps, gets shot, dies. Like, oh, that's the game. Now I'll show you something else. What?
Well, these are sort of hard games, and I think that's the thing. It is sort of a renaissance of these kind of styles of games. Our focus on RPG elements. So XCOM is very old hardcore game. Shadowrun is a pretty famous thingy. So it is based on a system that is well known, etc. Yeah, and I think that we will see more because there was an invisible ink.
It's out.
Yeah, it's out. This game is also a hardcore stealth game, and the gameplay looks really solid. Yeah,
I bought it for my birthday.
We saw a lot of these kind of games lately, and I think we'll see even more from now on for the year to come. Yeah. Cool. Well, I appreciate these kind of games, and I think that they portray as a sort of unique way of gameplay, not just super action, kicking doors and shooting heads. Yeah, so more
honestly, I'm kind of tired of that.
I also like the action. I like when they really go wild with the wild art style. Not maybe wild, but unique, cool. Like Invisible Ink, it's really stylish.
Yeah, the art style is simple yet beautiful. Yeah,
And they all have huge chins.
that's a choice. That's a choice.
You have such big chins.
Maybe you have some other game that you can talk about.
Yeah, there's another small game which caught my eye. It's a simple game, so to say. It's called Adventures of Pip. So the game is like small game. So the story is simple. Like usually the princess has been kidnapped. And
it's not Mario.
There's no Mario. The only one hero rose to the challenge, and so it's just 1 pixel.
So a pixel. So it's a 2D platformer or
it's a 2D platformer.
Okay. Yeah.
And you play as a pixel.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a box pixel. It's bigger than just.
So you play as a dot, or you have a character?
It's a character.
I checked it out.
So
you are a character, but you also can transform in that little cube.
So
it's a small cube.
You learn.
It's a pixel.
He's a metamorph or something.
Yeah? No. He's like he's a big pixel. He walks around, and eventually he gains the power to turn into a better character. Like from a pixel, he turns into a boy who can launch in walls and jump. And eventually he turns into a better drawn character who's holding a sword and can break stuff, fight better, yeah. And like you can de-evolve at will, but you can evolve only while grabbing things. So
like
certain
progressing.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Legend of Zelda. You constantly progress by getting new items.
It is more of a Castlevania thingy, but yeah. The Castlevania actually invented this game style. When you just go.
They also call it so yeah, you do that.
Are we gonna explode?
It's a really simple.
Anyone?
Yeah,
I heard that, but I chose to ignore it. Like if it's death, it's death. Okay.
You're in acceptance. That's cool.
No.
Anyway, the game.
I have my will.
So what exactly got your eye that much?
The art style, the music, like it looks simple, it plays simple as well, but it's really like huge. It seems like a good time.
Okay.
That's why I like it.
That's cool. Cool. So this episode that would be all.
Yeah.
We had our fun. We had our 20 minutes. A bit more. The timer detonated, and we don't want to die. Even that's good. That's fine.
I don't want to die. I'm okay with it. I don't want to die. I'm just okay with it.
So thank you for watching our newest episode, which is part of the rebranding. With it, we can announce our Facebook page, which we are launching as well. We'll be posting everything new there, all of the posts, all of the blogs, all of the videos and episodes. With that, we would also give out special thanks
to Game Station for actually giving us this place to let us film, and special thanks for our friend Bill Cipher here. And John Cosplay, who actually made this awesome cosplay. You can find a link on her Facebook page down below in the description. Well, I think speaking of Bill Cipher, we have a contest to announce, aren't we?
Ooh, yes, we do. Since we do have our last badge with the vintage logo, we are announcing an Instagram challenge contest. It's a contest, yes. With Bill Cipher. Here at Game Station, you have to take a selfie with Bill Cipher and mention us at Geek Camp Podcast and hashtag Bill Cipher selfie. Also, you have to follow us on Instagram. We will announce the winner on the 1st of September, and lucky one of you will get this last
And
badge.
don't forget to follow us everywhere: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and don't forget to actually go to our website geekcamp.lv, where we just update constantly. We try to expand our interests, post blogs, etc. So stay tuned.
Until next time.
Thank you for watching and see you next week.
Alright. I can edit that, the last part.